on deck, as Sonny says. But coming to the stage right now, make some noise for Bakersfield's bricked up boy wonder, Daniel Baltazar.
All right, let's break the ice a little bit here. Who in here is nostalgic for 2016? All right, glad y'all are nostalgic for 2016. Me, not so much. It wasn't exactly the worst time in my life, but it was definitely the weirdest. So if how Anthony brought me up wasn't obvious already, I am autistic, and 2016, I feel like when it really showed. Because in 2016, there was this little game that came out called Five Nights at Freddy's that was at its peak in popularity. That's not the joke. So I was a fan of that. And then there was this other movie that came out that same year that 12-year-old me globbed onto and developed an unhealthy obsession with. That movie was Photopea. Now that I think about it, 2016 me was a stone's throw away from becoming a furry. And to make it worse, in 2016 I just discovered what porn was. So combine that with preteen hormones and yeah, not good. Now that I'm an adult, I can say I'm glad that my parents restricted my internet access when I got caught looking at porn. Something that can't be said for a lot of y'all's kids. Yeah, I can tell that one hit a little too close to home. Judging by that silence and that ooh. But yeah, on a less perverted note, in 2016, I'm also not really nostalgic for it because I wrote a series of stories and essentially my own MCU where it was basically just me taking movies and just slapping characters in there that didn't belong, like SpongeBob, Mario, Shrek. Yeah, Shrek. And I've written these stories with this guy I call the Ghost. I call him the Ghost because he ghosted me, but I don't know why he did. And it wasn't because the stories we wrote were fucked up. I still am trying to figure out why he ghosted me. Yeah, I tried selling this shit like it was Shakespeare. Like I thought I was gonna be like some highly acclaimed author. It was gonna get me the New York Times bestseller. No, that was just gonna get me lawsuits. In fact, it would have been an all-out brawl between Nickelodeon, DreamWorks, Disney, just to see like, all right, who's gonna sue this kid? Yeah, as I got older, the good news is that with these stories, I toned back like the dirty stuff that I had in it. But I'm just gonna end off by saying that we may have all done stupid stuff when we were kids, but nobody's done anything quite as stupid or autistic as me. That's been my time. Have a good night.
Keep it going for Daniel Baltazar, everybody. Let him hear it. Daniel's so innocent that even though his shirt says Coke, I know it's not cocaine. I know.